Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. I could either have gone to sleep or played Rogue Legacy. Can you guess which one I chose? You don't need to guess, you can see what happened. It's not that late yet, but it is getting late. And, yeah, rather than go to bed, I decided I want to play more of this game. So, we are a knight, we have a super fart. Combative, you're a fighter, not a flighter. 50% extra weapon damage, but 25% less health. I think I will start in the Stygian study to warm up. And we'll kind of go from there. I wouldn't mind swapping out my spell. I wouldn't mind swapping out my talent. Although my farts, I believe, do set guys on fire. Let's test that out really quick. Yes, totally just set a painting on fire. My fart. So... on the list of... does it also just, like, deal some straight-up damage? I think it does. So I think it deals, like, some damage amount and sets the thing on fire. Which is pretty good, honestly. Destroy all targets... I'm not sure. I can only use... no, I can use Vogel's Force twice. Let's find out. Can it hit from here? Yes! Okay. And I only needed to use it once. Okay, that might be... is that the first time I've ever cleared that room? That fairy chest room? I'm not sure. Might be the second time. I'm dealing lots of damage, right? I'm one-shotting these guys somewhat unexpectedly, and I'm like, oh. All of a sudden, I'm really liking being combative. Alright, now if only I could break furniture when I wanted to. I don't have to break all the furniture. Yeah, once again, like, money is great, but I don't have to go for all the money. So, let's try to keep that in mind. I'm pretty happy with the sword. It's a good weapon. So I think I'll stick with that. And not even look at others. I mean, there's a tiny chance if I reroll I could get the katana, which is super great. But I think I'm happy enough with this. There is something upwards, so let's go ahead and check it out. Sure, why not? Alright, you guys want to aim at me? Alright, there we go. And yeah, I guess even like killing enemies, like I don't have to kill all the enemies. So I should maybe pick and choose and mostly try to focus on seeing as many rooms as possible. Yeah, I do think that ought to be my strategy at this point. So let's attempt to do so. If I'm in a room and it's, you know, a dead end with the chest or things like that, then sure, we'll go ahead and clear it out. Ouch. Alright, that was foolish. But I don't have to kill every enemy if they're not bothering me. If they go and stab me in the back like that, then definitely it's gonna die. Alright, let's do some of that. We'll come back with monies. Is this room worth it? Probably not. And yet here I am. Oh, and not even doing well. Against the crazy Defentry. Alright, backstabby guy over there. Dashy projectile guy over there. Alright, it's one of the rare cases where I intentionally use a spin kick. I suppose my super fart probably would work just as well. Ooh, there's a... okay, we're not going to bother up there. It's just not worth the time. With the super dude. I think it's better just to move along rather than try to clear that room. This room says paintings aplenty, and I have sword aplenty. And so we're going to, yikes, take plenty of damage apparently. Javelin guys have just a little bit too much health for me to one-shot them. This is a crazy room. I've never seen this before. I presume I could just walk left and right. Alright, that's a cute little puzzle room. Alright, I really appreciate the fact that I'm like 80 hours into this game and still discovering new room layouts that I've never seen before. This one just dead ends into some chests, so I'm gonna grab my mana potion and move along. I did not see you there. Who do we have up here? You guys are gonna be a pain in the neck. Let's get above you. Around your little poison slime trail. Oh boy. This room is filled with bad guys. You know what? I should use the spell. I should have done that much sooner in the room. Could have dealt a bunch more damage with it, but didn't think of it in time. Hey! Alright. We know what we take there. And are you worth it? You have a shredder. That means you're gonna, like, break my armor or something if you hit me. So it's a good thing we didn't let you hit me. Aha. Take that, shredder. Also, apparently was an important character in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I guess this just brought me out to a secret room that I've already dealt with now, so I don't think I have to do anything there again. I think that was like just for like an insight that gave me bonus damage against a boss or something, if I remember correctly. Alright, I don't know that setting that guy on fire really does anything for me, because it's a one-shot kill either way, but it was fun to do. So I'm glad I did it. It's expensive to add poison, and especially with this character hitting as hard as he does, I don't know that it's worth it. I'm also not fond of this, so I'm gonna reroll. I don't really need Fairy Chest that much. Extra invincibility. That's something that could help against the boss eventually. So let's imagine that this character might be boss bound and take the relic that is going to help the most against the boss. I think that's a strategy that I'm happy taking. So we'll do that. And from here, I guess we're going down and left. This looks like the type of room where there might be a secret, but I don't see one. Okay, this is a good room to find. I don't love either of these, so once again I'm going to reroll and hope for something better. Right before the boss, that could be good. For this particular boss battle, this could actually be good, and this will also be good in all the rooms leading up to it. So I think we have to take that one. And hey! Alright. That's super good. I'm pleased by that. We're at a dead-end room right now, but there are some more rooms right down. Oops! Alright, I'm a little bit low on health though, so let's also keep that in mind. Don't take on too much risk. I see the paintings. Neat! I managed to bait the other painting. Thanks to the relic that we just got, which caused hitting one guy to hit the other guy as well. Normally I wouldn't go after the furniture in this room, but because I'm relatively low on health, I just want to see if I get lucky with like a chicken leg in here or something. And the answer is no. Alright, were there any other rooms nearby? They're pretty far away, so I think at this point let's go somewhere else. And since we are somewhat low on health, we'll go back to the castle. There's still a good chance that we could find another Blessing of Life or relic room inside the castle. I think I do actually prefer to leave. There's, oh wow, 500 hit points off a piece of pizza. prefer to leave the furniture, just in case we get into a situation where we get the relic that says, purify this with a piece of food or whatever, to purify the relic, but you're a one-hit kill until then. That's a good reason to leave the furniture in all the entry rooms, so you have that to fall back on, with the high probability of kind of getting that with no risk. I don't know how well I just kind of communicated whatever I was trying to say. Okay, we're back up to maximum health already, so I'm going to finish this room, and then we are going to teleport elsewhere. And I guess the Sun Tower would be the next place to go, since we were doing pretty good in the Stygian study. And is it worth clearing any more of this room, honestly? Probably not. I mean, what's this guy gonna do? Like, drop a little bit of money? So let's just bounce. Okay. I think I said Stygian study and meant the Sun Tower. We've been in the Stygian study. Now we're going to the Sun Tower. And perhaps we'll get another Blessing of Life in here. But yeah, if I got one more upgrade, then I'd really start feeling good about heading down into Pishun Dry Lake. And we can always fall back as needed. But yeah, still trying to build up the health of this combative hero. Does Super Fart work against these things? It does. Neat. Okay. You are a commander and a cruiser? A crusher? What did it say? Well, I think I'm going to not find out, because I don't know that that room is worth going back to. I am at maximum health, so I could, but yeah, I don't need to. Yeah, once again, focus on your goals. Goal is to find better relics, and to find Blessing of Life. Okay, you are vengeful, so I'm going to set you on fire with my Super Fart, and then walk away. Okay, that did not kill you, actually, because the fire ran out before your vengefulness did. But it was theoretically a good strategy. And I suppose if I ever got those runes that make it so that status effects last longer, that might work in my favor for that. And I've got a few of them, so actually, yeah, if I had like infinite rune weight, there's a lot of runes that I might try to stack. So that might be something to think about in, you know, New Game Plus 3 or something. Alright, I'm just going to try to outrun all this stuff, because I don't feel like dealing with all this. And unlike a Poison Cloud, it feels like my Super Fart doesn't stay around as long. I guess there wasn't anything to get up to up there. And yoink! Ah, darn it. I thought I was going to yoink it without taking the damage, but I was incorrect. Oh, and I fell back down too quickly. I took damage there too. Should have been an easy room, but I flubbed it up. Okay, there is a way to climb, so we'll continue climbing. Zoop, zoop. Good. Yeah, I'm not sure that dealing other damage to other enemies in the room is actually helping all that much. Like this relic that I took. Like, all the enemies are one-shots, and dealing a small amount of damage with the relic buff still leaves everybody as a one-shot. There's probably some way that it could help me out somehow. But I'm not sure what it is at the moment. Yikes, okay. Well. Yeah. Oh, I can totally do this. Especially if I just tank the damage. Not really what I meant to do, but yeah, it works. Okay, and I can use my Super Fart to gain a little bit of extra height. So sure, let's do that. just for the style of it, if nothing else. Okay, that's just a lore room. Here we go. Alright. We're earning some max HP. My favorite thing. Other than all my other favorite things. Which include the katana and probably comet form, even though I don't use comet form enough when I do have it. Comet form is pretty great though. How am I supposed to do this? Oops. Oh boy. I ran out of double jumps and now I have to restart. Come on. Okay, we got it. It was ugly, but we got it. Alright, who else is our enemy here? Let's make sure we don't have spikes above our head when we go after you. And I definitely want to farm you for hit points. And it looks like I do want to go up this way if I want to keep climbing the tower. And there's just a chest over there. Meh. I guess it is useful that whenever I hit a guy and then like I see 6 other guys getting hit, it kind of shows me visually a little bit more clearly where all the enemies are on the screen. And so I do like that effect of this relic that we picked up. Ouch. Darn it. Alright, Scubat, you need to go. And I think we've almost reached the top. Just feels like I've done a lot of climbing, so I ought to be there just about. Let's go ahead and pop over in here and see if there's anything good inside. But I guess we already found like 3 blessings of life. So it'd be mostly about trying to find a more impressive talent or some more relics that would be useful against the boss. We'll take a peek out here. See what we can see. And in fact, there's a possibility that there could be something good over here. This is one of the easy fairy chest rooms. I'll take it. Ooh, another lifesteal rune. That's actually quite good. That is one that I will be likely to try to equip. Alright, so that was worth the detour. And what about up here? Just a chest, but it's so trivial to get that we might as well take the money and run. Ooh. Well, that could have gone better, but also could have gone worse, so it's fine. Oops, I did not mean to dash into that thing right then. Oh, this is just a chest. Alright, well, I got the chest. Help! That was unfortunate. Okay, we stood on a platform here. And that was just the chest dead end, and so I need to come back through here, and it looks like the left-hand side is where we climb to the top. Alright. Sure. Ah, darn it. That was not the best way to do that. Oh, that was also not the best way to do that. You know what? I found a better way to do it. It involves coming through here. Easy. Alright, I just wanted to farm you for some HP. Did I see an easy chest over there? No. It's not what I originally thought anyway. Over here we have kind of an interesting mix of baddies. Thank you for shooting your explosion thingy in a place where it went into the wall before it went into me. I appreciate your lack of aim. Okay, and I'm doing a good job of focusing just on the rooms that are going to help me. I guess this is not one of them. But we got some more money, so it's all fine. Can't tell yet if this room is going anywhere. That worked. Hey! Searing Shot is not my favorite. It's not bad. And mostly I'm taking it for the Blessing of Wisdom, both to have another relic, because we might get War Drum at some point, and having more unique relics is good, and also just because it's going to up my overall magic damage. But at this point, I think we've done enough of this, so let's head over to Pishin Dry Lake. Based on how we've been doing, I think anytime I'm above like 500 hit points, I should feel pretty safe in this area. But if we get below 500 hit points, that's where I probably want to back off. Our first priority is still to find the dragon, so we're going to head to the right. Let's see if we can find him over there. And, okay. Did Blink blink away, or did I one-shot him? I suppose it's possible that I could have one-shot him because I might have hit him earlier with, what is it actually called? Soul Tether. The thing that hits the other enemies on the screen. Might have hit him with the Soul Tether, and so he might have already been weakened, so I was able to one-shot him. Lose no health, defeat all enemies. There's a chance I could do this. Let's see what the enemy set is. Yeah, there's a good chance I could do this. Alright, there's one. Okay, wait patiently. Good. Good. You're gonna fire at me, and I lost my health. Darn it. Well. Oh well, we tried. Don't know what else to say about that. Let's try going this way. Alright, watch out for all the little spores. And then what's happening with all these enemies above me? Oh, pizza. That's nice. That's basically almost assuredly going to bring us back up to maximum health. This room just has a chest. It's not worth my time. So where am I going next? Looks like left, left, down. It's the only way to go. So we'll try to find an opportunity to turn back to the right. Oh, maybe I do one-shot those guys, actually. Can I shoot through the wall? No. I can hit you through the wall. That worked out nicely. And then you're almost dead. And now you'd be almost dead, if I can hit you at some point. There we go. Okay. That worked out just fine. There's more enemies in the upper left, but let's try going downwards. Since it seems likely to be the direction we eventually need to go. You're gonna come at me. Alright, very good. Yikes. Alright, kind of made a little bit of a mess of that. Let's try going to the right. I slid down the slope. Whee! That was fun. It's now my new favorite slide in Rogue Legacy. Oops, I have no explanation for how I managed to take damage there. Just that talented, apparently. Alright, but for right now I'm just trying to go as far to the right as I can. So that seems like a good way to try to find a dragon on the side. Oh boy. I tried to exit out of the room and I didn't quite make it. Where is... Okay, I see the weed. He's below. And you, and there's the other weed, and I need to get away from the explosives. How are we doing on health? Still fine. And if I look at the map, directly to the right looks like where the dragon is. So let's head in that direction first. This one's not bad. It's not what I usually get. I think I'm going to leave it behind for now. It's going to be close enough to the boss room that if we still have resolve by the time... Oh boy, you're a super dude. If we still have resolve by the time I'm ready to fight the boss, I could just walk back to that room and pick up that relic if I chose. So I think that'll be my plan. It's the question mark room. Yeah, it's right next to the boss. Okay, so we found the boss room. So that part is kind of done now. And so at this point, yeah, I'm basically just looking for relics or possibly still some equipment. Although I don't know at this point, like I might have found all the equipment that's available to me. We've been finding less and less of it as the runs have gone on. And so that kind of leaves me with a choice. Like at this point, if there's not equipment here, then unless I want a money bonus by hanging out in Fish and Dry Lake, it would make more sense to go back to easier zones that I could clear quicker, just to get as many rooms as possible, if the goal is just to see as many rooms as possible and try to get a Blessing of Life. Or possibly some other spell or something like that. I don't know why I'm coming down here, this is probably not worth it. Alright, up until that moment I was doing pretty good about avoiding damage though. Oh, and there's a south exit to this room. Okay, I figured out why I'm going down this way. It's because I wanted to get to the south exit. Good job, me. Did the right thing. And the south exit just leads down to the teleporter down here. Alright. So... I've got 100,000 money. I don't think I could defeat the boss yet, based on prior experience. I think I would need more health, and possibly need more relics. The War Drum would give me 24% extra flat damage, which would help a ton. And there might be other relics that could also help me out. Well, I'm sure there's probably some other relics that could help me out, but off the top of my head, I don't know. Magic 8 Ball, you say? It's a bounded room. I can easily bounce things off and hit them, so yes. Let's take the Magic 8 Ball. It's cheap to fire, and it does a lot of damage when it reflects off of different things. Since it's a special chest, and also just because I like opening the secrets, we'll go ahead and open up that room. Alright, hey, Flamelock. There's just a chest over there. Not really super interested in that. So let's go this way. Alright, I'm one-shotting the champions in here. That's nice to know. Okay, but we're just in the mode of see as many rooms as quickly as possible. So let me see if I can actually focus and do that. Witness all the rooms. That is my goal. One of them, or more, is going to have something great for me. I'm going to go ahead and get this chest. I think I won't bother with all of these bits of furniture. Hey, here we go. Okay, so that gave us more maximum hit points. Fairy chest lose no health. I can do this one. It's possible to skip some of the thingies here. I could have done one skip a little bit earlier. But it's good just to stay in practice with some of those rooms, because eventually they may hold some good rewards for me again. This room does appear to be worth going through, and I actually do want to kill guys to farm some hit points again, since we ate the apple and we're a little bit low. Won't be like that for very long, but for the moment, it's worth farming some bad guys. Is there anything more over here? Yeah, there's more exits. That was a poor choice. I should have waited until after the flame lock had fired some thingy-madoos into the wall, I think, before I ended up going into that section of the room. Oops, but it turns out I didn't pay a price, and so all is forgiven. Also, my head was really cold, and so I decided to make it nice and warm by jumping up into the fire twice, in case you were wondering why I did that. That's clearly the reason. There's no other possible explanation. Okay. And then over here. We go this way. Here we go. What do we have? I can set guys on fire with my fart. So Catalyst is actually a very good thingy-ma-do. Relic upgrade. I broke some furniture and I shouldn't have done that for no jumping. But I have super fart, so it might turn out okay. The chest is going to appear in the upper right over there. And I might be able to... I have to spin kick certain bits of furniture. Yeah, we'll just try it out and see what happens. So if I... How high does my fart? Oh, fart goes pretty high. In that case, I don't need to use any kind of clever strategy. I can just do that. Alright, so we'll take advantage of super fart this time around. But I'll be thinking about how I would execute that room if I didn't have super fart available to me. Still at 34 resolve we could spend. Weapon applies burn. It costs 54 though. Or 52, whatever. And yeah, since I'm not going to use either of these, we might as well re-roll them and see if we get something good. This could even work against the boss. I don't think this works against the boss. This costs too much resolve. I can't imagine this works against the boss, right? Instantly defeat the next enemy. At the same time, I'm really curious to find out. So I think we'll load up the dice and try to one-shot the boss in case that's a possible thing. Gold bonuses turn into XP bonuses. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, so if I want to load up the dice, where is the best place to go? It looks like there's still some rooms back at the beginning, but I can also teleport to Fish and Dry Lake entrance and just go upward. So I think we'll do that. That'll bring us to some new rooms of Citadel Agartha. And so, what is it actually? Defeat 6 enemies to load the die. Instantly defeat the next enemy. Okay, so I want to get 6 kills appearing in the bottom left. And then we'll go to the boss room and see what happens. I'm not sure how that guy... I guess you have invincibility when you first come into a zone, because it seems like that guy just dashed right through me. And dealt no damage. Might have to watch the replay on that one. Okay, we got 3 kills so far. 4. 5. So I need to get 1 more. And I just killed 6 and then 0, so I just reset the die due to my other buff. Okay, so I have to reset this. Okay, we're at 2 kills. 3 kills. Oh boy. 4. 5. There's chicken leg that I don't really need. Here we go. Here's my 6th kill. Okay, the die is loaded up. We're ready to go. Let's go find out if it's possible to one-shot a boss. It seems like it would be too cheesy if they allowed it, but I am really curious, and so I have to know. Alright, and then after that we need to remember that I have the magic 8-ball, I have super fart, and I get more damage when I set guys on fire because I have catalyst. Yes. Okay, but step 1, can I one-shot the boss? It might reset Fate's die going in here. No, it's still loaded up. Alright, I did not one-shot him. Now we know. Okay, so I need to set him on fire. So I can deal more damage. Which, by the way, is going to be a lot of damage. Oh boy. Yeah! But I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm dealing a lot of damage, though. Wow. Crap. Okay, you're dead. Great. Okay. What's my spell? Oh, Magic 8 Ball. Right. I totally want to use that. Crap. Super Bud. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, I forget what you do when you do that. Swords fall from the sky. Got it. Don't dash into them. Made that mistake last time. Oh gosh, I'm dealing so much damage though. It's great. I didn't manage to set you on fire that time. Okay. I ran into that though. I'm dealing a lot of damage. And I died. I didn't use my Magic 8 Ball enough. Slain by a Rock Crusher. Alright, we tried. We did some good science. Knight did not quite rank up. But we did earn 126,000 money. Which can be exchanged for goods and services. So I hear. Red Sand Hourglass. 75 bonus damage. I see. It's that one. One Hit Wonder. Let's not do another one of those right now. My last Valkyrie did very poorly. I was sad. Ronin with a lute and a crescendo. No thanks. Why does the bard keep getting the electric lute? Can't you get something better? Boxer's Vitality. I could use some more Vitality. Dash in any direction. Eh. Yeah, I don't like that. Valkyrie with a revolver. I don't know that that would be all that good. Basic Dragon Lancer. Gonna reroll again. Hope for something good. Basic Bard. Dragon Lancer where items go flying. A Spoony Chef with Vampirism. And a Ronin with Enkindled Gauntlets. Oh. I do not like any of these characters. So I think we have to take the Dragon Lancer. Just because they're so low of a rank and it would increase my armor rating and I could really afford to get my armor rating up more, I think. Speaking of, do I want to spend more money on armor? Seems to me I got at least one rune that I definitely want. Ah, you found soul stones. Thanks. Alright, talk to enough people, and eventually they give you gifts. Positive reinforcement. He has a knack for architecture. Alright. Okay, there was something about runes. Right, there was another lifesteal rune. Lifesteal runes are great. It would cost 20 extra rune weight to equip a next one. Do I have the money to get 2 more rune weight up? Yes. Do I have enough money to then buy the actual rune itself? Also yes. Great. Okay. Thanks for the money, ducky. After having done that, I could still afford... Yeah, let's do some armor. Some armor. And apparently that's it. I might be able to afford an upgrade in here that I'm not going to use. Or that I might possibly use at some point in the future. Just to spend my money. And so let's see. Leather helm is already +4. And what was kin? Like dexterity or something? And what was Leviathan? Not sure. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna use like any of these. Let's upgrade the leather band. But put on the Sanguine Vial again. And yeah, I think that sounds good. I can imagine possibly like having a high rank leather band that I end up using just for like tons of extra resolve. Ending up being a good thing. And then remind me, in terms of class challenges, Dragonlancer doesn't have any points. I think I tried this with the Dragonlancer recently, and it didn't go well. But we're gonna try it again. Or maybe I'm misremembering. And now it's gonna go great. Don't really like those. I can afford the 2-second cooldown because I'm mostly gonna do my supercharged up attack, I think. I may live to regret that, but we'll give it a shot. And then weapon skill crits, apply magic break. I'm not gonna use my magic all that often though, with the Tesla wall in this one. Spin kicks could armor break. Spin kicks could armor break. If I do armor break, that's another 20%. So that could be worth it. Okay, so let's just see how this goes. I'm really not sure what to expect. Good. You're down. You're dead. You're dead. Both of you are dead. I like the way this is starting. Took some damage, but it's okay. Killed 3 at a time. Missed them all. Alright, don't mind me. I'm not worried about spin kicking any of these guys. When we actually get to the bosses, then we can worry about that. Oops. Okay. And remember what I said about spin kicking? There we go. Alright, I happen to be aimed at that guy, so chose to do it like that. Oh boy. Ah. Oh boy. Alright, this is all of a sudden going very poorly. I should at least throw out the Tesla wall in case it hits somebody mysteriously. Alright, I hit 2 guys there. That's not bad. Ah. This takes so long to charge up. Ugh. And right. I need to use my Bastion if there's projectiles coming at me, which there usually will be now. Oh gosh, I'm dead. Okay. It turns out that that one's awful and I hate it. Actually, honestly, it's the Dragonlancer is awful and I hate him. Yeah, this is not a class that agrees with me. Let's imagine that we're going to get some other status effect we could lay on these guys. I don't see a status effect here. That one's at least not bad. So we'll take this. And finally, no status effect here. Yuck. I'm gonna take this and just kind of hope for the best. I don't think the Tesla thingy actually applies a status effect, if I remember correctly. Alright. Let's use Bastion. Oh boy. Alright, I'm at least doing a good job of aiming my spell some. Alright, I got one of them, it sounds like. Alright, and I got a nice crit on that guy. there. Sure, let's do some of that. Alright, that actually worked pretty well. That's round 1. Here comes round 2. I will take the chicken leg, thank you. And that is dealing damage to you over there. Okay, that's good. Ah, I should do this. Good. Alright, killed one of them. And... oh crap. Alright, you're here. I got a pizza. That's super great. I want to eat it. There we go. I ate it. Alright, you are still not dead somehow. It's very rude. Alright, you have a ton of health. Okay. There, you're finally dead. I managed to stand far enough away that I was not dealing any damage to you. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Ah, darn it. Ah, oh boy. Ah, darn it, come on. I should totally put out my Tesla wall. There we go. Did I do it? I might have done it. I might have finally earned some points in this one. Spreading poison for the first time. Dragonlancer, with all night empathies, managed to get some points. 17,600. Okay, so we accomplished something. That makes me feel a little bit better about this class and character. Alright, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Rogue Legacy 2, where we'll try to get this guy a bunch of experience. For now, bye-bye.